Hello. Good evening, good day, everyone. Welcome to Rich University's Industry Week. Yes, we're talking about education. Where are my educators? Where are my teachers? Where are my professors? Where are my admins? Welcome. You're in for a treat on this evening. My name is Latasha Wilson, also known as the Boss Chick, and I am super excited to just host this call on tonight. Guys, you are in for a treat. I have some co-hosts with me. Check in. I want to give everybody a chance. Let us know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country, because we have followers around the world. Yes, Evelyn, I see you. Welcome to the call. We got New York in the building. Odia, hello, love. Welcome to the call. You guys have about 30 more seconds to invite. Don't leave anyone out. Anybody that you love, you care about, that you wouldn't mind traveling with and living on, a big yacht or, just living your best life. You want to invite them to the call. But tonight specifically, we're talking to our educators. Where are my teachers at? Tap in. I'm looking at the comments and I'm super excited. We're fired up. Ariel, I see you. Carol, welcome to the call on tonight. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. I do have some co-hosts and they have, a ton of valuable information that can help change your life. I was a school teacher for 14 years. Yes, I went to college, did everything my parents wanted me to do, right? Go to school, get good grades. I did it. I went on, got my bachelor's degree. My dad talked me into getting my master's. He wanted me to get my doctorate. So I said, hold on, Dad. Now, there's been a lot of education right now, and I've been studying. Let me just take a break, a woosah, right? And so I got my master's degree. And, being in the educational realm, there are a lot of things that are involved. First off, you're dealing with people. You're dealing with little ones. For me, I was in the education elementary field. And so, guys, I had to be very careful with dealing with children. You got to be specialized in that area. But I absolutely love working with children. I love this so much that I end up opening a nonprofit, a 501c3. And to this day, we're still serving children. And I can't wait till December because we have over 300 gifts where we adopt 2 different schools and we just give to the little ones, right? But guys, 14 years into my field, who would have thought I would have been the one that burnt out so early? Yes, I am not retirement age, but guess what? I retired myself at an early age. I end up firing my boss. How many of you have challenges sometimes? Sometimes like you're challenged to wake up. You're challenged and you want to hit that snooze button a few more times, but if you do it too many times and show up late, you may not have a job, right? Well, many of us are working, trying to make ends meet, and we're doing what we have to do to feed our families. And so that may be you on the line, but guess what? That is not the end all say all. There are new rules to money. But before I get ahead of myself, because I get excited about the information that you're about to see tonight, I want to bring up some of my co-hosts. So I have a young lady, Miss K. Marie out of Louisiana. She has a beautiful spirit. She loves helping people, guys. I just want her to come up and let us know how it is that she's participating in the education industry, what she's doing or what she was doing, right? She may have fired her boss as well. But guys, she's going to tap in and share with you a little bit, and she's going to give you one tip on why cryptocurrency and why now. So Miss K. Marie, are you there, beautiful?
Hey, I'm here. Thank you so much. And what's funny, Boss Chick? We have pretty much the similar backgrounds. With myself, I've been inside this space for about a year and a little bit over 6 months now. And just like, Tasha said, with my parents, they taught me to go to school, go to college. Once I graduate from college, I need to get a good job, right? That's what I was taught. So that's exactly what I did. So I went to school. I got my bachelor's degree. I got my master's degree, sitting up in a whole bunch of student loan debt that I know that's going to have to be paid off. So, coming into this space, it just basically opened up a lot of opportunity for myself, things that I would have never imagined. I've been working in college level education for a little bit over 11 years. And when I tell you all, I really wasn't happy doing what I was doing. I was helping students get into colleges. I worked at Unitech. I've worked at Herzing University, Blue Cliff College. I've also worked at the University of Phoenix. I've helped people get into programs like medical assistant, assistant, dental assistant, massage therapy, esthetician, cosmetology, you name it. I've helped those students get into those programs. And the one thing that was really sad is that I helped those students apply for financial aid only to know that they were going to be in student loan debt just to be able to get out of school to make barely even $18 an hour. Talk about the system that we were taught. So I'm just so happy, to be here. Thank you so much, Tasha. And also, I was able to fire my boss. I am unemployable. Okay. I'm so happy. This space is absolutely amazing. I'm going to go ahead on and I'll be passing over to Dr. Walker, who is going to go ahead on and share his story as well. Back to you, Dr. Walker.
Thank you so much, ladies. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the call. Once again, I'm Dr. Rashid Walker. I'm currently school administrator, part-time college professor, published research and scholar. I have 2 publications underneath my belt, and I'm super excited about this space. One of the things, I've done the same thing, go to school, get an education, get a good job. I got the highest level of education I can get, and I still find myself in what I call the cycle of pain. And what is the cycle of pain? You create your bills, you go to work, you trade time for money. Then what do you do when you get the money? You put it back into your bills, go to work, trade time for money. So even though I've done what society says to do, I found myself continually in that cycle of pain. And the only way I was able to bring about a change in my life is I had to pivot. How did I pivot? I allowed myself to really get involved in this cryptocurrency space. And now I'm to the point where I'm not employable yet, but I'm on my way there. But I began the pivot process where now I'm generating my own income, but now money is working for me. So I'm super excited about sharing some research information with you, because what do most people say? I need to do my research. Well, guess what? The information tonight is coming from a research scholar. So I'm going to be glad to share that information with you so that you can make a quality decision about what you're about to see. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. It's the educators on here for me. It's the professionalism. Hey guys, do me a favor. Go ahead and share. If you're watching this on Facebook, if you've just tapped in, you're right on time. Do me a favor. Share and tag about 3 people. We're talking about the educational industry. If you're a professor, a teacher, a student, a college student, we want them on as well, because this information is life-changing. So guys, what we're talking about is an industry where every and anyone is welcome on this side. Welcome to Rich University. We offer you an elite level of education, but this education, guys, this is not, anything that's typical that they would teach in our regular curriculum in a public school sector. All right. So what I'm about to show you right now, I'm telling you guys, if you are open-minded, I want you to think outside the box tonight. Is that all right? Don't think on, the way we were trained. Hey, you do this format. You got to follow, dot your I's and cross your T's to get to a certain point. If you had access to elite level of information, I'm talking about the secrets of the wealthy, what would you do with it? Now, it's one thing to not know the knowledge, right? Or to be illiterate and not know. But after tonight, when you find out what it is that we've tapped into that have allowed us to fire our boss, to be able to make more money from home in our pajamas than we did when we were working 40 hours, 50 hours at work, guys, what would you do with it? So I'm going to hold you responsible on tonight, but do me a favor, get a pen and get a sheet of paper and take a ton of notes, because the nuggets that will be dropped are definitely priceless. And you want to make sure that you walk away knowing exactly what it is that we can do to help you in the industry that you're in, because most of us are working for money. But today we're going to show you how to make money work for you. Is that all right? All right. I'm going to share my screen. Awesome. So hopefully you all can see my slide. I'm super excited because I've tapped into the right side of money on today. All right. So what we're talking about here, guys, is Robert Kiyosaki. Oh, by the way, this is Dr. China. While I'm on this slide, this is the CEO of Rich University. And our mission is very clear: to impact nations and generations, guys. Our goal is to impact and reach 1 million families. Will you be one of those families on today? All right. I'm super excited. Let's talk about the cash flow quadrant. How many of you ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki? He is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And one thing about Robert Kiyosaki, he grew up with 2 dads. Some of us have, several homes. You may have had a stepmom, stepdad, and so forth. That was his situation. But of course, having a dad who was poor, right? His biological dad was poor. The lessons were totally different than when he was with his mom and her new husband, who was very, very wealthy. So growing up, he kind of had a different shift, probably a mindset shift, I would say, as well, because he had access to much more. So Robert Kiyosaki is a very wealthy man, him and his wife right now. And again, if you haven't heard, one of his famous bestsellers is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But guys, he talks about the cash flow quadrant. If you look at the left side right here of my screen, we talk about 95 percenters, right? 95% of the world's population actually works for money. So I want you to think about it, where it is that you fall in this cash flow quadrant. 60 and 35%, that's 95%. Now he breaks it up a little bit further. 60% of them are employees. And what that means is they know what time they have to go to work. They know what time their lunch break is. They're told when to clock out. And if mandatory overtime is, if it's mandatory overtime, you got to do it, right? Or you're getting written up. So most people that fall on the left side of this cash flow, they're working for money. But did you know that only 5% of the world's wealth lie on that side? Well, where is the world's wealth? I'm going to talk to you about that in a minute. But let's talk about the other 35%ers, right? 35% of those who were first an employee and they got smart, right? They say, you know what? I can do this. I can work for myself. I'm going to open up my own hair salon. I'm going to open up my own daycare center. I'm going to open up a tutoring company, right? We have after school programs that many of our educators, we know, our teachers as well, we have to send the kids on a certain van and they transport them to the after school programs. Well, guess what? That after school program leader or CEO or administrator, they have tapped into the self-employment realm where they went from having a boss to firing their boss and now becoming a boss. But one thing I know still about this industry is that they're still working for money. If they don't do the marketing and if they don't hire, people to work for them, to hold the children, to tutor the children, if they don't dot their I's and cross their T's, then they're not going to make money. They're still dependent upon working those hours and they know that they're going to get paid XYZ. So on the left side of the cash flow quadrant, you're still dependent upon customers. You're still serving. You're still putting in the work. Even if you're a tutor and you own your own tutoring company, you still have to show up and tutor for a certain amount of hours in order for the parent to pay you, right? Now, we talked about where's the world's wealth at? If 95% of the people are working, but only have access to 5% of the world's wealth, then where is the other 5%, the 95% wealth, right? If you look at the right side of this cash flow quadrant, that's when you tap into 95%, right? But only 5% of the population have access. We're talking about your business owners, your investors. They have tapped into an elite class, right? Their tax bracket is totally different, guys. These are the individuals who typically have trust funds set up. They have money and systems working for them. As business owners, guys, they have systems in place. They may hire an HR department who hires supervisors and managers to oversee the employees while they're in Dubai or Hawaii living their best life. They've tapped into an educational or a platform where money is working now for them. And then you have the individuals over here with Rich University, where we've tapped into the investor realm. Guys, we make money work for us. We have passive income coming. We make a one-time investment and we get paid over and over and over off of a one-time investment. How many of you would like to tap into the right side of this cash flow quadrant? If that's you, I want you to type a 111 in the chat. Go ahead, type in 111 if you want to make a one-time investment and continue to get paid. Guys, there are new rules to money. And I know many people who I have on the line right now, you've been working for money, and that's fine. We're not knocking you having a job right now. But what we're saying is we want to show you how to take your weekly or your bi-weekly check and take an initial investment and start making money work for you and grow for you. But you got to have access to the knowledge and the skill set that we're going to talk about momentarily. So I'm going to pass it to Miss K. Marie. Go ahead, beautiful, and take it away.
All right. That was really, really, really good nuggets. And we all want to definitely make sure we are on the right side of money for sure. So can you all see my screen? Is my screen showing? Can everyone see my screen?
Not yet.
It was blank. It looks like it's loading.
It's loading? Okay, let me know when it comes up. That was really good information that you presented. And, I just want to pull up some facts, that we really want to get into to open up your eyes with a lot of things that's going on in the world. Let me know. Did it come up yet?
No. So when you hit the share button, go ahead and do you have it up already on your screen so you can go to window and then share that particular window?
Let's see. So hitting it, and I have the window up. Yep. And then share.
You got to double click that window. There we go.
Y'all see now? Y'all good?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. So, I definitely want to bring up, being that I've worked, as y'all heard before in the beginning, in the education field, I think that is absolutely ridiculous, the amount of student loan debt that students are in right now. Do you guys see this? The students that went to college, we are in over 1.73 trillion American dollars in student loan debt. That is absolutely outrageous. And when you think about it, the price that you're paying for an education, just to graduate, at a college and university, it is absolutely outrageous, the price of that these days. And when you graduate from school, you're barely getting a job that's paying you $50,000 a year. So, this right here is why we're presenting this type of information to you, because you have to find a way to be able to allow your money to work for you. I want to also show you this US debt clock right here. This was a really huge eye-opener for me. If you look right here, and I hope you could all see the screen, that the whole world, the US national debt is over 28 trillion in debt, right? The United States banks are over 28 trillion in debt. So basically, the value is in the asset and not in the money. The money is just a means of exchange, you all. So this is why it's very important to be investing, because the dollar is using its value every single day. If you look right here, you can see back when we went to the grocery store, we were able to get a basket full of groceries for a little bit of money, So, I know right now, this day, when I go to the grocery store, I'm getting one olive oil and I'm spending over $20-something. If you look with what we're sharing with you about Bitcoin, look how Bitcoin has just reversed what the dollar is actually doing. So now we're showing you that the price today for about one Bitcoin, you can go purchase a whole entire car if you had just one Bitcoin. So this is just to show you the power that, with the American dollar, is definitely depreciating and it's losing its value every single day. We are definitely in a huge supply chain issue. Right now, the cost of everything is going up. I don't care if you look on realestate.com, the prices of houses are skyrocketing. I mean, it's houses that's not even worth the amount that they're selling right now. If you look, cars are going up. Your food is going up. Your gas is going up. Things is going up. So if things is going up and your income is not going up, that's a complete problem, you all. So you have to start thinking about being able to invest your money and allow your money to work for you. I really wasn't going to share this, but I'm going to go ahead on and put it out there. I was able to invest into a token called Shiba Inu. I know everyone is talking about Shiba Inu right now. And when I tell you I was able to put up a little bit of money inside of Shiba Inu, and now I'm up getting close to, I'm actually in 5 figures right now in profit of that. So when I tell you we are in a space where we are allowing our money to work for us, it's an absolutely amazing thing to do, where you're not consuming your time in for money. Just like Tasha talked about, that left side of that quadrant, we got to get out of that. It's okay to have your 9-to-5 job and still work. We're not telling you to walk away from your job. That's not what we're here to tell you, but we're here to tell you that it's a problem going on in the world, you guys. And it's time to open up your eyes right now and understand what's going on. We are in the hugest wealth transfer that we're ever going to see in a long time. I don't know, back when you thought about, you were able to invest into the internet years ago, if you had that capability to do that, right? Do you know how many millionaires would be created if we all invested into the internet? Do you know when Amazon, the guy who sat in his mom's basement and worked on and put Amazon together, what that was able to do and how Amazon had grown? If you invested into Amazon back then, you would be worth $1 million. You would be a millionaire right now. So we're sharing with you information that it don't have to take you a whole lot of money to be able to tap into what we're doing, to be able to make a whole lot of something. And this is a way where you'll be able to pay off your debt. You'll be able to pay off so many things that you owe, and you'll just be able to be on that right side of money. So I'm going to go ahead on, Boss Chick, and I'm going to pass it over to Dr. Walker, and he's going to go ahead on and share some more facts about Bitcoin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, most people, when they look at something new that they've never heard or seen before, most people, they say, I need to do my research. But here's what I've come to learn. Most people, when they say they need to do their research, they typically mean Google, their friends and family, YouTube, you know, and different search engines on the web. And what, a lot of times what they experience is either information overload or information underload. Information overload is just too much information, and it leads to an indecision and analysis paralysis, right? Or information underload, which means not enough information, or even worse, misinformation, which causes bad decision-making, financial death and loss. So tonight, I'm going to give you 2 research articles that I want to share with you to kind of validate exactly what we're saying and what you're seeing out there. So I'm going to share my screen right now. All right. And I'm going to, let's see if we can get this going here. Share window, PowerPoint. Okay. Can everyone see this? Can you see my screen?
Not just yet.
Okay. All right, let's try it again. Let's see. Chrome has lost permission to capture. Follow these steps. Okay, let's see. Can you see the screen now?
Not yet. So if you want.
So let's do this. I'm just going to talk about it. I've done it enough that I can just kind of talk about it. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. What I will do.
I think I got a fix for you. Push share one more time. Just maybe not do the windows. If you if you want to highlight, you know, share your entire screen and just quickly click to your article.
Okay, let's see.
Because look, you know, we got educators on here. We visual. We used to modeling everything and writing on the board. You know, we got to use this technology. If not, then we'll definitely just
I'll try
tune in. We'll listen in a little bit more.
How about share?
I'm excited.
Can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
All right. So it's okay. I'll forego the share. What I'll do is I'll give you the places where you can get this information. So what I was going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go right to the top. Right, I'm going to go to the U.S. government. So if you Googled Senate Bill 3571, Banking for All Act, that is a Senate bill that went to the floor in Congress in 2020. And I'm not going to read the entire bill to you, but in essence, what it said is the U.S. government, through an act of Congress, is going to give the U.S. Treasury permission to create digital wallets for each and every person. So this is written into law now. So what is a digital wallet? A digital wallet is an electronic wallet that you can use to hold your cryptocurrency or your other crypto, Bitcoin or whatever have you. But what I'm saying is Senate Bill 3571 authorizes banks to make it possible for each and every person. So here's what you need to know, whether you like it or not, ready or not, whether you want to understand it or not, the U.S. government has already taken a position on this. So they're going to see to it that we move from the physical fiat currency space to strictly the digital space. It's already been written into law. And they've also authorized the U.S. Treasury, the Office of the Control of the Currency, and they're saying, and I'll just read this article to you, we conclude that national banks may provide cryptocurrency custody services on behalf of customers to include holding unique cryptographic keys and cryptocurrencies. So this letter also reaffirms the OCC's position that national banks may provide these services as long as it's done lawfully. Okay, so this has been written into law, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And lastly, banks such as Wells Fargo, they've already began to offer crypto digital wallets to their customers. So again, ready or not, whether you want to accept it or not, this is very real. You go to any supermarket, well, I'm going to say Walmart and the Royal Farms, if it's in your state, you can purchase Bitcoin right from the machine. And so you want to get in on this right now, because this is what is called a disruptive innovation, where it's happening right now and you're in its early infancy stages. Okay, you want to get in now before it goes through the moon, because later on down the road, you won't have that same opportunity. So thank you so much. I'll turn the mic right back to Latasha, the boss chick.
Thank you, Dr. Walker. I mean, it's the information for me. Can you say research-based? We've already done the research for you. I appreciate it. Both of you are dropping major nuggets. How many of you knew about that bill, right? Here it is, Congress, the Federal Reserve, they always want to have their hands in our money. But when you tap into this digital space, we're talking about DeFi. It's a decentralized institution, a decentralized bank where they cannot touch your assets. We're talking about assets here. I want to share also Citibank Analysts. Many of you probably watch CNN News. You've heard of Citibank, right? So I'm going to share with you one of the articles from Citibank, and how right now Bitcoin is projected to do well over 300,000. Well, by the end of this year, right now, Bitcoin today was at 60,000. Just a few days ago, we almost hit 70,000. So Bitcoin is up, and stuck. We're talking about cryptocurrency. There are other cryptocurrencies that you will learn about when you tap into our academy, when you tap in with Rich University. The person who invited you to this call, guys, they have unlimited access to education that will show you how to build wealth. We're talking about generational wealth. Many of us have 401ks. I know all the educators, they automatically take money out of your check and set it aside for your retirement. But do you know how much you're even earning? You may have earned 10% in a 12-month cycle all year, but we're showing people with our tools. When you learn with our tools and our educators, guys, we're going to show you how to grow your income 10%, 20% a day. Everybody say a day. Type in a day in the chat. We're not going to wait for a 401k. You can bypass, you can supersede what it is that's sitting in your 401k when you tap into the right side of money. And so that's what we're going to share with you on today. I also just want to show you some of our amazing tools and the platform that you will have access to when you join Rich University and many others who have invited you to this space. Say referral based only. You have to be invited into this space. Kay Marie mentioned that there is a huge wealth of transfer, but you have to be invited into this space, guys. It's all about your alignment, who you're talking to. If you're hanging around three broke people, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the fourth. But when you tap into a circle such as ours, guys, you get information that can change the trajectory of your life. Let's diversify our finances, expand your financial portfolio. How can you do that? I'm glad you asked. I'm going to share my screen and show you our educational platform on tonight. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so for all my educators that are online, we went to school, and when we were going to school, much textbooks. Well, right now, everything is digital. Guys, we're going to give you access to our academy. We've partnered with an amazing company, top of the line. We've been mentioned in Forbes magazine twice in the last year. Guys, this is Christopher Terry, the CEO, absolutely amazing billionaire. Can you say billionaire? We're talking about alignment, right? How many of you could use some 6- and 7-figure friends, right? Use a new circle that is going to give you information that will allow you to really level up in every aspect of your life. We have an academy here. When you partner with us, guys, we're going to give you access to information where you will learn the ABCs all the way to Z. You can go as deep as technical analysis as you want, but you're going to learn how to trade. You're not going to be trading your time for money anymore when you tap into this academy. We're going to show you how to make money work for you. We have a platform called FRX. This is our foreign exchange market where we teach you how to trade one currency over the other, maybe the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, or the Great British pound versus the US dollar, or the Japanese yen, the Mexican peso, and so forth. We even trade gold, we trade oil, we trade precious metals. But you gotta first know the lingo. You gotta learn the language, and this is where you learn it. We also teach you in English if you speak Spanish, German, so many different languages, guys, if you're bilingual, right? Then we have a platform called HFX. This is our high frequency binary options. Can y'all say money in minutes? This is one of my favorites, okay? With money in minutes, you're literally able to know what your risk to reward is right before you enter that trade. Guys, you're in a trade no more than 2 or 3 minutes. Guys, this is bigger than the stock market. I'm not talking about buying stocks and you're holding on to it for so many months or so many years, hoping that it does well before you make money. But guys, in this space, we're going to show you how to trade the stock market without owning any of it and be able to grow your money exponentially, right? Then we have DCX, our cryptocurrency platform, where you're able to learn all about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba that went sky to the moon today, high sky to the moon, up and stuff, whatever you want to call it. We just got paid. Just know that, okay? So I'm super excited. I'm going to go ahead and show you one of our educational classes, what it looks like. So I push Forex. Just going to show you, if you look at these short videos, it's so simple. It's not a whole lot involved. When you push what is Forex, is literally going to read to you and give you facts on what Forex is. So stay tuned.
Welcome to the IM Mastery Academy for Forex. In this course, we'll be talking about what is FRX. Forex can be professionally abbreviated as FX or FRX. This basically is the short term for foreign exchange. It is the official trading market where one can exchange different currencies across the globe. As many countries are backed by their own banks, this allows citizens to use a currency which, in turn, creates an economy. The better an economy thrives, the stronger that currency can become. When anyone travels to other countries, they can participate in the foreign exchange market manually by simply exchanging their own native currency for the one they are visiting. As decades passed, the internet grew worldwide, and Forex found its way online, where traders from any place on Earth could trade currencies digitally, turning over profits from the comfort of their own homes. To give you an idea as to the size of the Forex market, the London Stock Exchange, on average, will trade daily around $7 billion US. The Tokyo Stock Exchange will trade roughly around $18 billion, and the New York Stock Exchange can trade about $22 billion daily. Forex, on the other hand, averages trades of over $5 trillion.
All right, guys, I'm not going to show everything in its entirety, but I definitely wanted you to see how easy it is to maneuver through our back office. I want to show you also one of my favorite parts, because you have pre-recorded videos where you're able to self-pace yourself and learn at your own pace, guys, and take a ton of notes. But the best part is now applying this information. We have educators. We're talking about education industry, right? We have over 200 educators. I'm talking about all they do is sit in front of flat screen TVs, like 10 of them at a time, and they're looking at the market. They're doing all the research for you and sending you high probability trade signals, okay? So we're talking about making our money work for us. How simple is it if we give you the answers and you're able to copy and paste? So we have banking software where it's really, really accurate. I'm talking about the harmonic scanner. We have something called Swipe Coin right now, and I know some of my wealth partners are on, and we'll probably hear one of their testimonies in a minute. Swipe Coin literally will text you and tell you exactly what to trade. All it takes is about 30 seconds to copy and paste the data into your money app. Yeah, we have a money app, several of them. Copy it and paste it. Go back to work, go back to teaching, settle the kids down. And by the time you get off of work, just come back to your phone and watch and see how much your money have grown. But in this go live session, everybody say go live. I love it here because now you're taking the data that you've watched in the pre-recorded videos and you're bringing it to life. You're making more sense of it. Here is it. We have Lee Allen right here. She's one of our top educators. I absolutely love working with Lee. She makes everything so simple. She has nice charts. She adds color to them. So if you know your shapes, your letters, your basic numbers, guys, you can do well. These are some other amazing educators. We trade every single day, Monday through Thursday, with Millie Mills. It's absolutely mind-blowing how everyone is winning in this space. You don't have to know it all. All you need to do is show up. I say 20 minutes a day will keep the bills away. 20 minutes a day can eliminate your debt if you can follow simple directions. We have the blueprint for you. So I'm going to stop sharing for a moment. I want one or two individuals.
Okay, I believe Boss Chick, she dropped off, but I know she was getting someone to give a testimony, most likely on Zoom. So I know for our people who are watching on Facebook, you are not going to be able to hear the testimony, unfortunately, being that she dropped off. So we're just going to go ahead on and we're going to just skip right past that particular part. And what I want to show to you all, if you give me a second, I want to bring up a growth chart. The growth chart is something that is very, very powerful. It's called our rich trading plan. And with the rich trading plan, we are actually able to grow our money 10% a day. So give me 1 second so I can get inside of my email because I want to be able to share this trading plan with you all. We are actually helping everyone. And let me know if Boss Chick comes on because I'm pulling up my screen right now. So
I'm back.
Oh, you back?
Go ahead. You're doing an amazing job, guys. I got lost.
Perfect. Okay.
Go ahead. You can take over because this is the part that I get excited about, the numbers, okay? Can you say, let's have a Merry Crypto Christmas? Go ahead, K. Marie. Go over them numbers with them.
Okay, all right. So right here is the official rich trading plan. I absolutely love this plan, you guys. This is perfect for you all to have. This is something that you're not going to be getting. If your money was sitting in the bank, your money wouldn't be moving with 10% a day. So this is something to get really, really, really excited about because when we're telling you we are doing a success challenge where we're helping people take $300 to $40,000, that's powerful. So right here, if you invested $300 inside of your trading account, right? And your goal is just to go 10% a day, right? You may look at it like, wait, that's only $30 for the day. But guess what? If you have $300 inside of your Chase account or your Wells Fargo or whoever you bank with, SunTrust, trust me, you would not be getting $30 on $300, okay? So then you look at the second day, you're going for a 10% again. It grows to $33. You want to go for $33. Now your account has increased more. And if you scroll down and you see to day 15, you have already taken your account from $300 to $1,253. That is major. So now if you keep on going, remember, you're only focusing on 10% a day. Now you're probably scratching your head like, how am I gonna do this? Where am I gonna get 10% a day from? The apps that Boss Chick just explained to you, you're gonna be using just that to be able to grow your account with our money apps, with our educators, with all of these great tools that we provide to you all. So if you keep scrolling down and you see that same $300, the goal now is on day 27, you should be at about, what's that, $3,933 with just a $300 investment. And then when we keep going on and we go all the way down that growth chart and you look at day 60, it's mind blowing. You're gonna be like, wait, what? Like run that back again. Like how? So right here, you can see from 300, you can go all the way to $83,000 right there. Now we've already embedded the risk for you all, so that's why we say we're actually going 300 to 40K. So let's just say this is the market, right? And our products has an 87 and 90 percentile percentage rate, right? So that means that we can't take every single win inside of the market. So let's just say, would you be okay if we already embedded the risk, and would you be okay with taking half of that $83,000 home from growing it from $300? I think everybody would agree, absolutely yes, because you can do a whole lot of something with $40,000. So this is our Rich Trading Plan that's exclusive to our Rich University members, that everyone just absolutely loves, and able to follow it. And I mean, this is your 401k plan. This is your success plan. This is your official 10% Rich Trading Plan. That's going to help you do exactly what it said. Get rich, rich. Back to you, Boss Chick.
I love it. I mean, I was able to follow this growth chart, and I'm almost like to my goal, and I'm going to take that money and I'm going to do renovations to my basement, one of my investment properties. So I'm excited. Whatever it is, whatever business you guys may have in mind, you can fund that business with this growth chart, but you got to have access, right? Everybody say access. I know you all are on the phone or on Zoom, on Facebook right now, and you're like, okay, what do I need to do to get started? I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. First, you want to get back with the person who invited you. And then I need you to ask them for their link. They're going to send you over their link. And with that link, it takes 5 minutes to gain access to everything that we've talked about on tonight. So I'm going to show you how easy it is and what you would typically pay to be in this space. Pick the elite package. That's all that you want. With Elite, you're going to have unlimited access to the FRX, the Forex market I mentioned, HFX, our high frequency binary options, as well as our DCX, where you learn about digital currency exchange through our academy videos, the go live, have access to all the educators, and you're going to get a ton of support, as well as millionaire mentorship. So when you go to the referral link of the person who invited you, you're going to click Elite. And with the Elite, now, typically you would pay $234 per curriculum. Now, when you add that up, you're going to also get Swipe Coin. This is an app that I told you many of us have, where it automatically will alert us when there's a high potential trade for you to jump into. So you can just pretty much look at this as more money, more money, more money, more money, and more money. So all of these are add-ons that come with the Elite package. Now, if you were to pay for this outright, you will be paying close to $1,000. And this isn't bad at all, because most of the people who came into this space, now I've been in this space for 5 years, guys. And like I said, I have been able to replace my income as a school teacher with a master's degree. And it was worth it, the investment. But most people that I met when I was looking for an opportunity to invest, guys, they paid $10,000, $20,000 just for a weekend session. And so with us, you're going to get unlimited education, access to 200 educators, millionaire mentorship for $984. But guess what? Not today, guys. Everybody say discount. We're going to discount your package tonight for with $659. Would that be all right? If you get started within the next 24 hours, guys, you're only going to pay $324. Here it is, $1,000 package, and you can start for $324. Is that worth it? Is your legacy worth it? Huh? We talked about what your 401k is doing, but you will have access to that growth chart that Miss K. Marie just shared with you. It is worth it. And I stand behind our products. I mean, it has literally changed my life, Dr. Walker's life, and so many others who are on the line that gave you an invitation. So 324 will give you access. Now, we also have a platform where we have a scholarship. Hopefully you can see my screen. If you invite 2 other people to this platform, then you're free. Everybody say 2 and free. 2 and free. So tonight, if you can think of that loved one, another educator You know, somebody that you've been working with, and at lunchtime, you guys are always talking about, oh, girl, I'm so tired. I don't even know. I think I'm going to call in sick tomorrow. Hello, who am I talking to? Guys, you can get started and learn how to multiply your money by telling 2 people you're free every single month. No, you don't have to tell 2 people every month, but one time, and we will waive your monthly tuition. I just love this space that we're in, guys. I'm super excited. I'm fired up. There is more money on the table, but I don't want to overwhelm you because we're talking about educator. We're talking about education and how you can take your finances to the next level. So, guys, what I want you to do right now, I want you to get back with the person who invited you to this call. Get back with them. Tell them, hey, I want access to that growth chart. I want in. I want you to show me how to download those various tools and those apps that she mentioned and get started on today. How many of you are ready to get started? So do me a favor, K. Marie, I'm excited. Go ahead and unmute. Dr. Walker, we're excited, and we want to be the first to invite you to Rich University. Do me a favor, unmute. Let them know we're happy to have you.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. Come on and join us. Awesome.
Let's go. The best decision you ever make.
Get with the person that invited you right now. Don't go to sleep. Get in the system tonight. Take advantage of those discounts. And let's have a Merry Crypto Christmas.
Yay! Awesome. Merry Christmas. Merry Crypto Christmas. Awesome.
Have a good night, guys.
Great night.
We'll see you on the other side. Members only. Good night.